What is happening, guys? It's Neo here, and today we're going to have a successfully posted, awfully hosted run of Link to the Past. Now, Link to the Past was one of my favourite games as a kid, and this one is a Link to the Past randomizer. So I've always wanted to do a randomizer, never got round to actually doing one, so yeah, let's see what happens. Now, in this randomizer, there are multiple things that have changed from the original Link to the Past. So, each treasure chest contains a random item. It could be a item from any of the dungeons. It could be like a random heart container. It can be bombs, usual stuff as well, or rupees. Now, with this one, I've just gone for a basic randomizer, so the idea of the game is it's beatable and we have to collect 20 Triforce pieces. So let's have a look and see what's in our first chest. Now, bombs. Now, bombs are very, very useful when we have not got any form of damage. I believe I've set everything as pretty much standard, but you can mess around with the settings. So the enemies are randomised as well. So in this run it's going to be a bit interesting trying to figure out how to take out some of the enemies, and I believe in this run as well I think I changed the difficulty of the enemies to random as well, so sometimes they'll do like way more damage than they usually would, other times they'll just do default damage. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and get... Why do these take so long to kill? Right, so, stay. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's just forget that. So, in this, I have to remember where treasure chests are, because they're going to be the most important things. Now, let's have a look in this house. Now, I think in this house it's just a normal game of 3 treasure chests and that's it. So I don't think these contain any form of items or stuff like that. It just gives you the normal vanilla stuff. Now, we have bombs, or we have 1 bomb. So in theory we could... Oh, we've got 3 bombs. So we could bomb this wall and try our hand at the little race thing and see what we get from that. So, let's try that. Go, 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 go. I always end up... Oh god, I'm going to die, aren't I? Oh my days. Go away. That's just my luck. So, oh, this one's the standard heart container, so that's not too bad. So each of those will probably contain something different in all the other places. So let's head to the library and see what we get in there. Because we'll need the Pegasus boots for that anyway, but I just want to check what we've got. Okay, so that's a Triforce piece, so that's cool. So at least we've got a guaranteed Triforce piece there that we can get later on. So I'm going to try and do this methodically. I really don't know how long I want each episode to be, so if I was aiming for about the 30-minute mark, but if that's too short, then I might just carry on. But if you guys let me know in the comments what sort of timings you'd like to see going forward in each one, because I want to make sure that I'm not going to be doing them too long where it's going to be a bit boring if we don't make any progress. But I also want to keep it where I'm not really cutting anything from the gameplay itself, because I want to just do it as a one-run thing. So let's see what's in this treasure chest. Ooh, Triforce piece. So another thing to note as well is if we collect all 20 Triforce pieces before we actually complete... Whoa! I was not expecting that. So if we collect all the Triforce pieces before we complete all of the dungeons, then we will just win the game. So let's see what Netboy has to do. I'm sick. Show me a bottle and get something. Okay, so there is a bottle guide that we need 100 rupees for, if I remember rightly. So let's see if we can scavenge. Oh, why enemies? Why? I have nothing to kill you with other than bushes. Right, okay, that was a terrible throw. Link clearly skipped on day. Right, arrows. Meh. So we went in there already. We've got that guy. Let's have a check in this house. I don't think there was any treasure chest in here in Granny's house. Although there is a abominable wall, so maybe there is. Again, sometimes it's remembering where the treasure chests are. So there was a treasure chest in here, so it's a good job I did come in. So we've got another heart piece, which is cool. How many rupees I've got? I've got 0 rupees, so we kind of need to build up a little bit of a fund of rupees, because I believe further up here there's a house that you can enter that has like a random game and stuff. That you can get, like, there's multiple treasure chests in the house and you can choose 2 of them, and that's the one that contains 2 potential items that we could use that you wouldn't get normally in the playthrough, so there's guaranteed 2 items there. Let's head into Blind's house, and I believe there's a bombable wall down here, so we can use our last remaining bomb on it. And then there's also some treasure chests. I think there's 5 treasure chests in total that we could potentially get here. So let's go in here first, see if we can recover any more bombs. At least we'll start to get a little bit of rupees. So, oh, we've got a sword. Oh, excellent. That means we can do damage and we don't have to rely on nailing bushes all the time. Now, I think it's that, and then down here it's that and that. So we can get that. So 10 arrows, not bad. Ideally, the most... Oh, another heart container. So what we want to find is... Oh, we've got a bottle, so we can go back to the kid. And another heart piece. Alright, so we've got extra hearts. So ideally, in this run, because we can go to and from the dark world quite easily going through certain things, I believe the mirror is going to be very useful for us on this run. Again, and the pearl are probably going to be the most useful items that we can get as early on as possible if we can. I don't remember there being... Oh, it's little old granny. Like, I always wondered, like, why the hell... I'm assuming they're ovens, so why has she got, like, 2 ovens and, like, nobody else in this town has got ovens at all that I can think of, or that don't have as many? Like, is she some sort of, like, baker or something? Right, let's head back to sick boy in bed and see what he has. Give me something good. Big mushroom. Yeah, okay, we don't really need that, but whatever. Let's try... I don't think there was any treasure chests in the inn. No, just the guy. Also, NPCs will randomly say different things on this this run as well. No idea why they've programmed them to say different things, but as well, I think in here, if you pull this, yeah, give me the arrows. So yeah, what was I saying? I completely lost my trail of thought. I'm so shit at this this commentating malark. But yeah, NPCs give random stuff. I should be... Oh no, I can't afford to buy anything off him yet. I suppose we better go... Oh god. Oh my god, what is with enemies spawning in bushes? So the other things that are different... What the flaming hell is that? Wasn't that guy's head from the inn? So yes, so some of the enemies are also completely random as well. So like, I didn't realise I'd have to fight a severed head and escape the bush. But there's also hints of where things are if you choose to read the teleportation or the telecommunications things on the walls in dungeons. Well, what the hell is with all these enemies? Where are they coming from? Leave me alone. Oh my god, you're joking me. Like, my luck has got to be real bad to get that many enemies in that amount of bushes. Right, let's... what the actual hell? Go away! Right, okay, cool. As I was saying, need rupees. Oh my god, I don't believe this. Go away! Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Yeah, another thing as well is I'm playing on a PlayStation 4 controller that's mapped to do the functionality of a SNES controller, but I found that, like, it can be a little bit unresponsive to certain commands, as well. Like, I don't know, it just feels a little bit like, I guess, what the actual hell? Go away, leave me alone. Yeah, so it actually doesn't respond quite well, so sometimes you'll be like right in the middle of like a path like that and you wouldn't be able to get through it because it just seems to think that you're like hitting a wall or something. Link looks so weird without a shield. He's holding a sword. Did we actually go in this thing? Because normally there's a shop. I don't know if it still is a shop. Okay, so... I don't have enough bombs. Ideally what we want is bombs. Go away. I don't think there's going to be anything in the blacksmith's hut. And I also don't think there's any... I can't remember if I went in this woman's house or not. Yes, I did, because you can pull the picture and it gives you rupees. Right, I'm trying to think of what else we can do in Kakariko Town that we haven't explored yet. I know there's a little bit of a hole that we can dive down over here. So let's go explore that and see what's there, because I'm pretty sure that there is an item down here, usually. Okay, there's 4 items down here. So what do we get? Heart, which is not bad, the book, which is useful, a shield, and a cape. Now the book will be useful because that means we can definitely access certain things now, and we can also get the little, I call them gravestone kind of looking things, but you know where you get the Ether medallion and all the other things from there. So we'll have access to that now, which is good. So that opens up a little bit more. Now, let's head into here. I don't remember... There's no treasure chest in here, it's just a fortune teller guy, isn't it? We could potentially go to the Thieves' Hideout, because I think there's some treasure chests in there, or there's some guaranteed rupees that we can get, so... Oh, go away. Oh, do I steal the rupees I've just freaking tried so hard to get? So there's a hole here we can go down, and I believe there's something down here. So bombs. That's good, because that means we can bomb some more bombable walls. I think as well with this randomizer, some of the enemies are like coloured slightly different as well. I don't think there's anything else that can really do here other than get the big mushroom. So that's a heart piece, which is pretty good. I'm going to say that the heart pieces are going to be quite useful early on, because we're going to need a lot of health, because the enemies are quite damaging. I've always wondered what these things are. Like, I don't know what to call them. No, we don't want him. I don't think he gives you anything other than your normal stuff. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Now, the woodcutters, I'm pretty sure their house or the little cave above the house has something in it, maybe. We can try in there, see what they have. Okay, so it's rupees, so nothing really worth getting. Let's try the woodcutter's house themselves. What the Jesus, that scared the life out of me. So, we've got hearts here. Okay, get a bit of health back. Nothing in the woodcutter's area that we need. Now, we could head to the first dungeon and see what we get there. However, if I remember rightly, the dungeon has like the dark area, so we could need the lantern. Now, there's nothing else I can really think of around this section near the sanctuary where there's anything that we could do, or any caves. So my thought now is to perhaps head to... Let's see what's down here. I can't remember if there was anything other than fairies, maybe? Yeah, so it's just a random fairy and then the exit. Okay, so nothing in there. I'm trying to think of like random like caves that we could explore that potentially have got treasure chests in them. I don't think from the top of my head there's anything a few screens above. There's the witch's like potion brewing thing, but that won't have any treasure chests in there. So my next thought is to potentially go down back into where we would find our uncle and go and have a check of the chest up there. So do you know where you normally would find the lantern? So there's a potential that we could get the lantern there, which would be really nice. Because I think that is going to be quite essential for our journeys to light up all the dark areas. So let's have a look and see what's what. Now, I don't think Uncle... Oh, does he give you... Oh, a Triforce piece. Okay, cool. So he does still give you stuff. Like, I always wondered when I played this, like, how the hell did he end up falling down the hole? Like, where was he thinking he was going? Okay, so another heart piece. We've got nothing to light anything there. I'm just trying to think. We could potentially run towards the princess as such and see it, because I'm sure there were some chests there. So dungeons will contain all of the items that they normally would in regards to keys and things. So you won't be able to just like randomly go in a dungeon and get stumped because you need to find a key elsewhere. So I believe all the keys and like the maps and things are all where they should be. Whoa, oh my god, that was interesting. So we can go through here and then down to the dungeons. Now, if I remember rightly, there is so there's a chest here we can get, which will probably have the key, maybe? Or will I have to get it from this guy? I can't remember. Jesus Christ, he's taking some beating. Okay, so this will contain something. Ooh, heart piece. Not bad. Oh, that was close. Again, I'm trying to think if there's any treasure chests this way. I'm sure there is, because there's the boomerang. And then there is nothing up there. Usually something is around there. I don't think there was anything up there. Let's go in here, because there's a treasure chest to the right. And then there's a big enemy that you have to kill. So we've got some repeats there, so nothing interesting. We've got the bombable wall, so there is, I believe there's 3 or 4 treasure chests in the actual dungeon depths where you take Zelda to the sanctuary, so we could always check there as well. Let's see, I believe there was a chest here. What's we got? Triforce piece, wicked. That's good. So let's head back to the King's Chamber, and then we will see if we can push the King's Throne piece back so we can go through the dungeons. But then again, I don't know if we need the lantern. That's going to be the other thing as well. I'm sure there's bits in there that we're going to need the lantern for. So, I reckon we should leave that for now and head to the first dungeon and see what we can find. Mad dodge skill. Oh, I was going to say mad dodge skills there, but couldn't avoid him. It. I don't even know what that enemy is. It's like a big wrecking ball with 4 spikes on either corner. Right. Use your memory, Tom. Use your memory. Where the hell are the chests in this game? And how do I get to them? Because this will lead us outside for us to carry on going forward. There's nothing. Let's see how far we can get through room-wise. Why not? We're here, we might as well. Okay, so that's open by default already. That's okay. Okay, so literally we're stumped there because we're black. Now, the good thing about this is if we do get to a bit where the doors close on us and we're in a situation where we can't exit, we can just literally restart and then go back. So, oh, I forgot there's a treasure chest here, so that's normally a heart piece or a heart, so... Okay, so it's the same as well. NPCs will also give you, like, full health, kind of like fairies if you talk to them and they've got nothing to say. So we've done pretty much all we can in Hyrule Castle, so let's head down to the first dungeon and see how far we can get in there. Now, there is a couple of bombable walls we could potentially go to before then. We also need to save around 500 rupees for Zora, or the fish guy thing that gives us the flippers usually. But let's head into the first dungeon. Also as well, like, each of the dungeons may contain a crystal or a pendant. It'll all depend. So if I go into our map, so dungeon 1 technically gives us crystal 5. So we've got crystal 3 and crystal 6 on this. So no pendants in this world. So again, it's one of those where we might need to go to the Dark World to retrieve the pendants so we can actually pull the Master Sword out. Now, if I remember rightly, there is a bombable wall back here. Whether or not it contains a chest or not is a different matter. Want something for free? Go earn the green pendant in the Ice Palace, and I'll give you something. Okay. Right, trifle speeds, rupees, and something good, please. Arrows. Arrows are no bad. But the good thing is, we've got 4 out of the 20, so almost just over a fifth of the way done. Well, a fifth of the way done. I was never any good at maths, as you can probably tell, so I'm going to probably end up getting roasted in the comments. Right. Where else can I go? Like, I remember when I was a kid, this game seemed so long that, like, it took me almost a year to complete, if I remember rightly. And that wasn't because I was bad at the game, it was because back then, like, everything felt so much longer than it actually was. Like, this game itself, you could probably... I'm sure there's probably speedrunners that could do this in, like, next to no time at all. But, like, when you was a kid, it just seemed to take ages, and it was just so enjoyable doing it all. And that's why I really wanted to play a randomizer, because it was kind of like bringing back the childhood memories, but also, like, replaying it in a new way, so I'm going to have to think of stuff as well. So there's a treasure chest up here. So there's some rupees. Love the rupees. So we've got 102. So technically, in theory, we could go to Kakariko Town and buy the bottle off the guy. But I don't see the need just yet because we're here, so we might as well get everything we need to. Also in dungeons as well, sometimes the big key is hidden actually in the big treasure chest, so you might not be able to open every treasure chest in the game. And I remember as a kid, like, this room used to be so scary because I remember there was a time when, like, the skeletons didn't spawn and I thought I was trapped. And, like, as a kid, like, your imagination runs wild a little bit. And I thought that I was going to end up being one of these, like, skeletons in this room. And I remember, like, dreaming that I was actually Link and I got locked in this room and I just couldn't get out. So this is normally the compass. Big key, happy days, right, we can go straight ahead and open the big treasure chest and see what that is. So these things here, these will give you clues. Some arrows held by someone friendly. What? So that may be a hint that where his name is Shirashla, or when we get... What? I did not pay attention to my health then. Okay, right, back to where we were at the beginning. So yeah, so I don't remember how you pronounce the name, Shirashla or Shirashla, or however you want to pronounce it. I as a kid, I think I pronounced it Shirashla. But let's go back and try again to open that big treasure chest. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, as a kid, I used to dream that I was Link, because I used to play this game so much, and it was like a massive influence on getting me into gaming. Like, the very first game I ever played wasn't actually Zelda, it was Super Mario World, and I believe I had Zelda as like the second game that I ever played, and it was that game that actually made me, this game should I say, that actually made me fall in love with gaming. And I've been a hardcore gamer ever since, and I've absolutely loved RPGs, and this for me was probably the best Zelda. Like, I'm going to stick my neck out here and say that this by far is the best Zelda out of all of them. And I don't care you... Ooh, fire rod. That means we can actually light... that's unfortunate. It's because you go slow down the stairs and you just kind of... But yeah, so a lot of people say that, like, Majora's Mask or was it Twilight something or that? I can't even remember what the other games were, but I'm sure it was Majora's Mask. And then there was one before then, I think. But anyway, Majora's Mask was considered the all-time best Zelda game, and I disagree. I think this game is by far the best. I just like the dungeon designs, I like the enemy designs, I love the sprites, the way that it's like 2D or 2.5D in a way. And it's just so good on every level. Now, was there any treasure? Oh my god. Please, game. Now, I can't remember. Ooh, there's a treasure chest here. Excellent. Right, we get. Compass. Not fantastic. Gotta admit. But at least it's something that we don't have to worry about getting. Now, we have got the big key, so in theory we could just go straight to the dungeon boss. And I think I've completely been retarded and gone the long way around, because I could have just looped back around and gone the other way. So let's head back. I don't remember... Oh, I'm going to have to beat these again, aren't I? Right, okay. But at least we're getting bombs, which is what we kind of need. Why am I so bad at this game? I can only carry 10 bombs anyway. Okay, let's head to the next room in here. Now we need a key to get down below, so I don't think there's anything anywhere. There's just a shortcut somewhere. So let's open this up and see what's inside. Okay, right, so we need the lantern, and I can't remember from the top of my head. Now, is there a treasure chest down here, or is it just fairies? I think it's just fairies. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do is we will head to the desert and try a look there, because we can't really go further without a lantern. We need a lantern. Why doesn't it give me 3/4 my health? Right. On the plus side though, we have got quite a fair bit of health, which is useful for me because I appear to be terrible at this game for some reason. Now, there's a treasure chest down here where we can empty the swamp. Well, not the swamp, but empty this place, and then that gives us access in the dark world to something. So we'll get the treasure chest first, because hopefully we'll get something good. 100% not worth it. Right, so let's go and empty this, because there is like, or was in the original, like heart piece I want to say, that was just outside the entranceway once you've cleared all the water. So let's head back and see what that is. Hopefully it's something good. Oh, Triforce piece. Wicked. That means we are literally a quarter of the way done. And we haven't even beat any dungeons yet. So let's head this way. Old guy, don't need him for anything. Can't remember if that's a fairy cave or not. I think it is. Yeah, it is. But it's amazing how, like, oh my god, like you can go back to games. Like, I haven't played Zelda for probably 20-30 years, and it's just amazing how much you remember about the game and what was in it. Like, I would generally not expect to remember that was a fairy cave, for example. Like, I don't know how I remembered that. So in here, I think there's a bubble there. And does he say anything? So I've been living in the cave for years, and you just think you can just come along and bomb open the walls. Don't think that. Ooh, okay. Ooh, hook shot. Now that is very useful, because that will give us access to so many more places now. Because if we was to head to Death Mountain, we can hook shot over the bridge, which we'd never be able to do until we went into the Dark World. So that opens up that area. It also makes travelling a little bit faster as well, in aspects. So let's read whatever it says there. Something about eating hot dogs. Yeah. We can head inside here and see what's what. Now, what would be really funny is if we got like soft locked. Oh my god, what is it with all the real high HP enemies here? Yeah, I haven't got a bow, so I can't kill those. Dead end. I remember that there's definitely a dark room in here somewhere. Oh, what's in here? Is there anything in there? Whoa, my god. Why does it have to be a hand? That could be really annoying if we get unlucky and there's hands in every dungeon. Okay, we've got a key. That unlocks something to the left hand side, I think. Go in here, what's in here? Well, we need the Pegasus shoes for that. Oh, ooh. Okay, so that only had a key on it. What? Why is there two keys? Or is that just the enemy? I was genuinely expecting it to drop a key. Will it drop a key? No. So the key... what's it? Oh, let's get some rupees. Give me the red ones. No? Not going to give me nothing? Wow, you was a complete waste of time. Now... see, I thought there was going to be a portal that gave us a treasure chest or something. Right, big key. We have not got the big key, so we cannot go in there. Let's head to the bottom left and see what's what. Okay, so I have gone ever so slightly over from the 30 minutes I was planning, so I'm quite enjoying this. So I kind of want to play a little bit more before we end the episode. So if you guys think that that's great, excellent, I'll carry on till about 45 minutes. Oh my god, these take forever to kill. I don't remember these taking this long in the first, the castle in Death Mountain. Now, we can light these, but does it's a pushy block into it. Opens this, is it? I'm sure there was a pushy block that we had to do. There we go. I know it was one of them. So just fairies. I believe we haven't got Titan's Mix, so we can't actually... Oh no, I was not meant to do that. So yeah, okay, so that's the cane. So we know where that is. Another thing that we could really help... I'm just trying to think where the next sort of area we could attempt to go is. We've basically got to find somewhere that has a bombable wall. Ideally, what we want next is for us to get either the Pegasus boots, so we can skip or run quicker. Oh my god. Or the flute, because the flute would be rather handy to have. Oh no, there's a bombable wall there. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't get the freaking what's it? Bomb, give it the bomb. Wow, I'm such an idiot. Now in here, oh look, interesting. Oh, this is going to be really annoying, isn't it? I knew that was going to happen as well. Let's just kill these. Oh my days. Oh yes, this could be good. Ooh, is that the Master Sword? Yes, I've got the Master Sword already. Excellent. Flip. Oh. Triforce Bees. What? Oh my god, this makes things so much better. I'm so glad I came in here. That now opens up all the waterways. We've got extra damage. And we can... What was the other thing I've got? So we've got the Master Sword. Oh, the shovel. We can also go to the flute guy and dig up whatever was there. So there's a heart piece there. Let's head up here. Because I think... Oh, I'm stuck. We could potentially go to the guy underneath the bridge, and then he usually gives us a jar if you wake him up. Hopefully he gives us something better. Triforce! That will do, that will do. Right, okay, so We're almost halfway there, and we haven't even completed a single dungeon yet. This is going excellent. Oh my life. Oh my god, that makes it so much more harder when they can just run through water and you can't. So with that, I mean, technically we could start to progress through the dark area, like the darkness parts of the dungeons, because we have got a light source. We just won't be able to see until we sort of... I don't know, you could kill those. Yeah, so we won't be able to see until we light a torch. Now I'm just thinking where we can actually go. So this... Getting the Master Sword now means, in theory, we could go back to Hyrule Castle and take on the wizard, and that will transport us to the Dark World. Now, the only problem we've got if we go to the Dark World is we don't have the pearl, so we can't technically do anything when we're there. I mean... Where haven't we been yet? We kind of need Titan's Mitt to access Death Mountain, don't we? So I'm struggling to think where we can actually go or explore. Because we haven't got Pegasus Boots, we haven't got Titan's Mitt, so we're a bit stuck there. I mean, in theory we could see what the flute guys got. So normally you dig a hole at the top somewhere and it gives you an item. Normally we'll give you the flute or something. So we get the shovel out, and I believe it's the patch of grass up here. Yes! That is exactly what we need. That opens up so many more places. So that means now we can pretty much start doing dungeons, because we can go into the dark areas. What a stroke of luck. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Hyrule Castle. Let's just grab a couple of hearts from our pots here. And let's head on over to Hyrule Castle. Because not only does that open up the Hyrule Castle Aghanim boss fight, we can also now go into the dungeon back part and head to Sanctuary, because I'm sure, if I remember rightly, there's at least 3 or 4 chests that we could get in the dungeon itself, which would be epic. And then I have to remember as well that we've got enough rupees now to go to the guy that gives us a jar. Oh yeah, this makes it so much nicer. Now I can explore stuff. And again, it's just remembering where things are. Like, I haven't done this dungeon in 20 odd years or so. Now, I don't know if you need the light throughout the entire... Oh my god. Oh my days. Why can I not kill them? Why? Oh god, I'm gonna die here. 100%. I do not know how I made that. That was scary. Oh, we can kill bullies. Oh, they were unkillable in the main game. Now, I think here we have to maybe light something. So there's a key, a treasure chest there. Just head straight through. Ooh, this looks slightly dubious. Made it through unscathed, which is good. Now, I can't remember really if there's any treasure chests in here to have. I know there's that there. No, that's just... See, I had a small inkling that there was going to be a treasure chest in that corner. again. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. That is not what I wanted. Do I start at the cave entrance or start back at my house? Ah, ha, ha, no. That is unfortunate. Right, what we'll do is we'll call the episode here, and then what will happen is we'll pick it up in the next one, and we'll try and make our way through the dungeons here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far. I'm looking for tips and ways to improve my commentary, so if you could give me some ideas of what I need to do better or what I can keep doing, that'd be much appreciated. And hopefully I'll make some more enjoyable content. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.